JP Morosi is in his element. Day game in Detroit. Miggy 1 hit away from 3,000, and he is on ballpark cam. Good morning to you, JP. I am putting words in your mouth, but this is why you got in this business. Am I right or am I right?
You're right, Lauren. Detroit, the center of the baseball universe this morning, and again, it's because Miguel Cabrera at career hits right now. 2,999. He actually had a great conversation for probably 10, 12 minutes with reporters in the clubhouse here at Comerica Park. A couple notable things. At first, I wished him luck today, and he said, it's better to be lucky than good. And of course, that prompted me to say, well, you've been lucky 2,999 times. I would say a lot of skill involved there. And really, Miguel, at various points, Lauren, during the conversation, became emotional. He said, I think I'm going to cry. That's what he said upon his 3,000th hit coming up. And one moment to watch here at Comerica Park, if it happens today, he has chosen, whenever 3,000 hits comes in Detroit, to have played over the sound system El Alma Llanera, which is the song, the soul of the plains, which is sort of the second unofficial Venezuelan national anthem. And he said he's going to be thinking about where he came from. Of course, Maracay, Venezuela. His uncle David, who taught him the game of baseball. David had played for years in the Venezuelan Winter League for those Cardinals de Lara. So I think Miguel really has become very reflective about his career, his place in the game. He said at one point in time, he hopes that if a young person is watching this happen from Venezuela right now, that he would dream of doing this himself. Of course, he'll be the first Venezuelan ever with 3,000 hits, fewer than 10 players in the game's history with 3,000 hits and 500 home runs. So certainly, Lauren, history for the Tigers, history for MLB, history for baseball in Latin America. It's a very special and reflective mood that I think Miguel Cabrera is in here this morning.
Wow, I have goosebumps. All those young kids, like you said, from Venezuela, watching him thinking someday, and that is a beautiful thing. Nolan Arenado, by my count, 1,629 hits away from 3,000, but his defense on full display. We always say we're spoiled by his greatness. What has impressed you most lately this young season?
Well, Lauren, I love the topic, and I was watching the last segment about the great third baseman in the game right now. Nolan Arnold certainly could be at the top of the list. I love the consistency, Lauren, the comfort in his at-bats. I think at times Nolan has wanted to succeed so much that maybe he presses at times. He is not pressing right now. He is totally comfortable in his element, batting cleanup for the Cardinals every single game so far this season. And Lauren, I wonder if Nolan is sensing what's coming up next year. The next WBC. He wants to make sure that he's playing there for Team USA and winning that debate that we were just talking about a moment ago. So I think that now that second season for him with the Cardinals, feeling more and more comfortable. He's got so many great run scorers and run stoppers around him, people who value the game and want to play the same way that he does. So you think about the defense the Cardinals have. Of course, he's at the center of that, and now the offense too. He is a huge reason why the Cardinals 7-3 atop the NL Central.
Would you have him one, or Manny one, or Jose, or Alex Bregman, or Rafi?
Ooh, you know, Lauren, it's a great question. I think right now, all the way around, he might be the best third baseman in baseball. But we talk about Manny Machado right now and why he has been so important with San Diego. San Diego has needed him even more with Tatis out. Of course, a young shortstop with C.J. Abrams there. Manny Machado, I think whether it's the new manager, the vibe in San Diego right now, he is playing some of the best baseball of his career. His OPS better than 1,000. I think his defense as well has really risen this season too. So there is no wrong answer right now, Lauren, in terms of who the best third baseman in the sport is. I think it's fun, I'm sure, for Bob Melvin. He has one of the best third basemen for a long time in Oakland, and Matt Chapman defensively, and now what a treat for him to now go to San Diego and Manny playing at that level on both sides of the ball. So I think the way that Manny has been the metronome of this lineup, of course, the NL West, we've seen Colorado playing so well. We know all about the Dodgers. I think Manny Machado, he might be the most valuable right now third baseman, Lauren, in the game because of what he has done to help the Padres get through this time without Fernando Tatis Jr. He has been, I think, the most dependable, reliable Padre so far this year.
You got out of the hate tweets by that little statement right there. I like how you did it. Professional.
Yeah, thank you.
JP Morosi live from Comerica. Enjoy the game. We're jealous. We're going to step aside on Central.